Your paid admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by students in an educational setting. During our WPIAL event, sportsmanship is an expectation. Please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the spectators be positive. By meeting the challenge of sportsmanship in the stands, you are providing a sound example for students, as well as representing your school with dignity and pride. Booing, taunting, or intimidating officials is unacceptable behavior and can be grounds for removal from this contest. The WPIAL wishes everyone a positive, exciting, and meaningful championship experience. Follow all the WPIAL action on Twitter at WPIAL7. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this event without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's playoff match between the Greater Latrobe Wildcats and your Upper St. Clair Panthers! Woo! We'll now meet tonight's starting lineups first for the visiting Panthers. In goal, number 99, Tanner Sable. A defender, number 2, Ethan Banks. A midfielder, number 6, Will Casey. A defender, number 8, Michael Shoemaker. A striker, number 9, Ryan Banks. A striker, number 10, Nico Lorenzi. A midfielder, number 11, Luis Scarveglio. A striker, number 14, Nolan Augustani. A defender, number 20, Isaac Biji. A midfielder, number 22, Nate Myers. And a defender, number 23, Ben Hamadi. The Wildcats are coached by Mr. Tom Kennedy, assisted by Mr. Scott Schaefer. And now it's time to meet the starting 11 for your Upper St. Clair Panthers! The senior midfielder, number 2, Ben Bardayan. A senior defender, number 7, Max Fultonier. A senior in goal, number 1, Evan Yakovic. A midfielder, number 11, a senior, Cyrus Cuddy. A senior, number 10, Jack Myers. A midfielder, number 14, Abelardo Samarzo. A senior, number 3, Liam Chiznicki. A senior, number 5, Nick Tanner. A junior midfielder, number 29, William Bacdayan. A junior defender, number 6, Shoam Shakar. And the junior to sophomore defender, number 23, Tyler Reamer. The Panthers are coached by Louis Snyder, assisted by Brett Fackenthal, Matt Stevenson, and Sean Pulaski.
And good evening, Upper St. Clair. We come to you from Panther Stadium this evening for the big match, first playoff round match between the Latrobe Wildcats and the USC Panthers. 2 bits of news, one strange as far as the Wildcats go. I guess this might be the end of their quarantine today or yesterday, so goodness knows if they've even had a chance to practice. I'm sure that they did. But in any event, they were a COVID victim and have not played for 2 weeks. And on our side, we'll be missing senior captain J.J. Cuddy again. Little news on his front is that his diagnosis changed today from a high ankle sprain to a fractured fibula. So they'll be missing him for at least the next couple games, but you never know. It's already been 3 weeks. In any event, I know one player to watch on this team is Nico Lorenzi, number 10. And I also know that this team has scored a lot of goals, but I know you've also scouted them a good bit, Wally. So what can you tell us about the Latrobe Wildcats?
Yeah, Dan, heartbreaking news for JJ. It's been 3 weeks since his injury, and hopefully we'll be able to keep winning and give him an opportunity to get another game in here in his senior season. And, this Latrobe Wildcats team, we haven't seen a lot of them. They play out of the East section, which, I guess you could look at some of the schedules and some of the records. It looks like it's a division of haves and have-nots. This team actually has only played, I think, 7 or 8 games this year and missed a lot of their season due to the COVID, but Nico Lorenzi, they run a lot of the game through him. They play a diamond in the back, so something that we'll have to adjust to, something that Mount Lebanon played against us with a lot of effectiveness, and so we'll see how prepared the Panthers are for that formation today.
And the sweeper is senior captain for the Latrobe Wildcats, senior captain Isaac Biji. and it's a key position, so we'll see how he plays. He'll be the guy playing the deepest in their defense, and most teams just play, 4 flat across nowadays. So when you see a diamond, it sometimes throws teams off just a little bit. But St. Clair is possessing the ball, and we've got about 8 straight passes here after the kickoff.
Yeah, you saw already Latrobe very content to sort of sit back and let St. Clair bring the play to them. And, often you see that at the beginning of games as teams are just getting a feel for one another, and so you're seeing that here.
For a team that hasn't played, even if they have practice, I mean, if Latrobe hasn't played a game in 2 or 3 weeks, they're going to be rusty, hopefully, anyway. So.
Yeah, and another formational change. What you're seeing out today is Abelardo Sabarzo usually starts in the middle of the field, and he started out on the left wing with Tyler Reamer on the inside. And so let's see if there was a matchup they were trying to take advantage of or saw on film.
And Coach Snyder is not afraid to make lineup changes in the playoffs, and that's actually, I think, Tyler Reamer's more natural position. So ball thrown into him right now, and he wheels it back around to Connie in the middle. And Connie sends it back over to the right side, ticked outside, sent in by Nick Tanner. Oh, and Jack Myers threatens. Looks like they say he fouled the keeper, but really I think the keeper just dropped the ball there. Jack got underneath him.
Yeah, I think later in the game that probably would have gotten a lot more reaction, but early in the game, teams just feeling each other out. I think they're going to take a more conservative approach with the keeper call there.
So throw in Fulton here, back to Connie, now back to Shineki. Sends it over to Soham Shankar.
Yeah, and you don't see Latrobe pressuring a whole lot. A lot of their offense, from what I could tell on film, was running the ball and trying to get it out to this number 14 who just stole the ball off of Soham. So let's see.
Shineki's one-on-one in the box. Good defense by Liam.
Yeah, good defense. But that's the main offensive threat. He and Lorenzi pushing up. Lorenzi's playing a little deeper back into the field, but D'Agostino, number 14, is their main offensive threat. And you'll look to see him get the ball and then work that through the midfield up to him.
And Ben back down, shoulder off the ball there. They send it back to the right back. He wheels it back to Busy. Sends it down the line. One touch back to Lorenzi. Excuse me, that wasn't Lorenzi. So Wildcat dries off the ball, sends it in. And Connie intercepts with a nice move.
Really nice touch and trap there by Cyrus Connie.
Nice. Turns around, takes a whack to the Achilles, and sends it back to Shankar. Out to Tanner. Sends it down the line to... that was Will back down out there.
And they turned the ball over again. I mean, that's twice that St. Clair has now turned the ball over in its defensive end.
And bad trap ball will go out of bounds on Latrobe. So St. Clair throw in.
Yeah, we talked about the layoff for Latrobe. St. Clair hasn't played in a while either.
True.
We rested a lot of guys for our game at North Allegheny on the 17th, which means that most of these kids haven't played a game since the 15th. So, that's 12 days without really playing a full game of soccer. And so, there's still a little bit of a feeling out period here. And here they come with their counter.
And I think one feeling they're going to have to shake is I think they think they're just going to walk on the field and potentially beat these guys, although they got some veteran guys, so they know it's the playoffs. But certainly, we were going to play one team, and now Latrobe replaced them. So coming from a division that our guys probably don't think has a lot of key opponents like our division does, we're going to have to shake off the feeling that we're just going to wipe the field with these guys no matter what happens.
Psychologically, that was a big thing. I know that the kids were talking about is coming in mentally prepared to play a team that, one, hadn't played a lot, and two, had played against a lot of soft competition. There's still some good teams in that section, Norwin in particular.
Right.
But, I know you've looked at the standings and saw that, Central Catholic finished, I think, 8-2 or 8-1-1 in the season. And that's a team that, early in the season we scrimmaged and beat quite handily 4-0. The game really wasn't even that close.
So Shineki one times out to Will back dying. Will tries to check in to Sabarzo. No, excuse me, into his brother. What's wrong with my eyes tonight? Back to Tanner. Oh, he chops it through the defender's legs. And gets by Connie. Reamer's cleaning up. That's the second ball he's cleaned up. Now back to Patel. Patel's also got an ankle injury, but everyone's banged up to one degree or another. I mean, Liam Shinecki's got a knee brace on. Good turn by Connie over to Reamer. Yeah, they're content to let our back 4 or 5 just, possess it for a second, then knock it forward. But they do keep their shape. It looks like they keep their shape pretty well. I mean,
Nick Tanner with a flick after losing the ball out of bounds. Soham on the run backwards.
You try to turn it inside there. And
just a little wide for Ben
Yep.
Bakdine from Will Bakdine, but able to push the formation out a little bit.
oh, good pick by, who was that? That was Ty Reamer. So Connie up to Reamer. He has a good turn with some space.
There's a lot of space out there.
There is.
If St. Clair's able to keep. Oh, a nice
Jack-
shot by Jack
yep.
Myers.
See, there's some space in between the levels of the
Yes.
Latrobe squad.
Right, there are lines that
kind of
there are
interesting.
some spaces open for our guys.
It's almost like a foosball setup at
Yeah.
this point, right? I mean, which we've been talking all year about teams that don't keep their shape. These guys keep their shape, but they're
Almost rigidly so.
yeah, rigidly. They're like 20 yards apart in their levels. And Reamer takes a whack and hands it back to Connie.
Yeah, I think if St.
Ben
Clair is
finds some area
patient.
here. Yep. Good turn by Ben. Oh, and he gets a shot off the bar.
And Ablardo, he
No,
misses it.
Oh, AB's going to lose a little sleep over that one tonight. Fell
That
onto
was-
his right foot.
Oh, Ben Bakdine hits the crossbar. The ball bounces out, and AB just pushes a rebound wide. That was a great opportunity for us there.
That's okay. AB's all over the field, so he'll get another shot at it. He might have got surprised that it fell so fast. I don't know.
I'm surprised they let Ben get that shot off.
Me too.
He sort of stopped really quickly and then fired it off with his left foot. But they didn't sort of attack his shot there, and he was still at the 18. But it's still something that you're not going to give a guy a free
No.
shot from that distance.
And Reamer gets the ball intercepted, pulls it back to their left back. Sweeper comes up to play it, turns it. Oh, no, he connected. So Reamer touches it back to Max Fultonier. Max has a chance to look at it, sends it back to Patel. Patel traps, sends it wide to Tanner. And Will Bakdine's
Tanner
running out
with
to
a
the sideline.
Big touch. Oh.
Yep, he kind of turned right into the forward there. And Nick is on a White Lightning run. Ben definitely receives that behind him, sends it up to AB. Little takeover
Back
by
to
Ben Bakdine, yep. Ben with the left foot off the
Yep.
noggin of a defender.
And now we get a corner out of that.
Yep.
You immediately saw 2 guys come over to defend that corner. Let's see if they do that on all of these sides.
Here we are, quick.
And here we go with the short.
Yep. Jack tries to get to the end line. Back to Ben. Ben's going to fake. Dekes another one, gets into the box.
Just can't get a shot
Yep.
off there. Oh, that had to be a handball.
Yeah. Ben had 2 great plays there. He's not a left-footed player, but it does highlight the usefulness of being just as good with either foot.
I always like to practice my younger travel teams. We'd have a session where you could only touch the ball with your weak foot for most kids. It's their left foot. You get a lot of these complaints where they say, well, I can't play with only one foot. And it's like, well, you're playing with one foot now.
Yeah.
I don't know about that offsides.
I
That
don't
Blardo
either.
looked like he was sort of side by side with that defender. So
Yeah, I could just hear the groans when you when you say that. When you announce at the beginning of practice, all left foot, you just hear the kids groan. All right, Reamer comes up to pick it off. Into Sabarzo.
gets away from him a little bit.
Latrobe's got it now.
Yeah, controlled by Max Fultonier.
Max looks like he's got some new shoes on tonight.
Yeah, easy to spot tonight.
Yeah. Into Sabarzo, he finds a little lane. Now Ben Bakdine.
Yeah, and they don't even get an opportunity to do anything with that.
Okay, we still got it down their end. Fultonier runs up, get the throw in, into Ben. He fakes, turns around. And that ball was not out of bounds.
Yeah, a little loose with that touch there.
It was, but I don't know what.
It didn't
what
look
they were
like it was
seeing
all
there.
the way over the line
No.
for sure. Let's see if Nick can intercept this pass. Number 11 has a hard time corralling it. Now they've got 2 guys on him out there. Soham should be able to pick this one up. St. Clair is patient in the middle of the field and, don't start trying to go through these 2-level passes. Right. I think they're going to have some success in just sort of pressuring these guys. And they're going to get some shots and they're going to make mistakes.
And you can see our guys are picking up just intuitively. They're weaving in between the lines, the setup, the levels of the Wildcats. Oh, Reamer wasn't necessarily expecting that ball. Connie takes it out to Fultonier, and AB was running the wrong way. Yep, that's okay. He left, and Fultonier just thought he was going to check back. All right, throw in Latrobe. Knocked down by Fultonier. Reamer heads it to the ground.
And I think Nick Tanner is going to collect that one, yep.
Well, he's got 20 yards of space there. Up to Myers, back to Tanner again.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing, against a team that's not going to pressure you don't, there's not a lot of benefit to running, trying a 2-level pass that has a low probability of being connected. They're giving you that 1-level pass. And so, I think the St. Clair would be well suited to just sort of be very methodical in how they march the ball down the field.
Yeah, you could just take what they give you because
without a doubt,
if you hold it between their levels, they're going to get impatient and someone's going to step up and that's going to create a lane. So AB's got the ball.
A nice ball to Dak Myers.
And they have no idea how fast he can get a shot off.
William Backdine putting pressure, ball's over the top. This is an awkward situation.
And Shankar had the speed on that fella. Oh,
nice turn by Tyler Reamer. And now we're back. Ben weaves it through. William Backdine now. Oh, They get a little tied up. There you go. All right, now we reset.
Yep. See how the midfielder is pulled out. Now there's some space there. Ben found a lane up to Sabarzo. Myers is there for a simple pass if he wants it. Nope, turns around. Has it on his left foot, and he'll be throwing St. Clair.
He got kind of pinned up against the line there.
Yeah. And Jack Cassidy comes in for A.B. Sabarzo.
Yeah, and it looks like let's see if Jack Cassidy moves into the middle, which is where he's played a lot during the season, or if they keep him out on the wing.
It looks like he's there for the moment. The other thing that we're seeing too, collected by the Latrobe keeper, is that our defenders are good. They have good vision, so they're good at the one-time pass. When they intercept the pass, they just one-time it up to a midfielder, and we're able to counter pretty quickly with the space that Latrobe's giving us. So Jack sends it down to Connie. Good turn by Willie Backdine. He's got someone outside and he finds him.
Nice vision. Gets it over to Jack. Oh, just misses William Backdine on the run. I don't like Jack giving that ball up, especially that close to the 18. Right. He's earned the right to take that ball in and dribble and try to create something.
And Reamer's moving well. He skids one up there, and the keeper got fooled. Maybe, I don't know why he got fooled. It was just a rolling ball, but is this skipping tonight?
There was not a lot to that. I mean, it was bouncing a little bit. You got to get down on it, but I suppose from his perspective, he's probably happy it didn't bounce to his right and into the goal rather than left and give up a corner. So let's see if St. Clair can capitalize. Oh, what a nice ball!
And I thought we had it.
Really nice header by Max Fultonier.
Oh, goodness.
Just goes wide. So far, St. Clair with most of the offensive action in the game.
And Connie collects it, sends it back over to Reamer. I can see why Ty likes playing in the middle. He's good in there.
Nick turns the ball over. There's a little miscommunication between where he thought Ty was going to be and where Ty ended up.
And Soham with a little dribble.
Yep.
Leaves it for Connie. Connie sends it back over to the right. Will Backdine one-times it to Reamer.
Yeah, a little behind Ty. Bad pass by William Backdine. But Ben Backdine intercepts it, and here we go. He's got Jack Cassidy.
Jack Cassidy. What's Cassidy going to do? He cuts it back inside. Oh, he just saw Jack Myers slipping between those two defenders. He tried to get in, but the lane closed.
And like I said, that's always a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was kind of a nowhere pass. It wasn't
Yeah.
anything that Jack was going to get to, and it wasn't far enough for Ben to get to it. That's a little better.
Whoops. All right,
Yeah,
so-
right now we see number 20, their center back bracketing Jack Myers.
There's like a triangle around him. In a way. A lot of times in the diamond, the point guy, call him the stopper, the point, he's a man marker, but he's definitely not man marking Jack. And if Jack can lay up on the sweeper, the kind of the rule when you're playing the diamond is the guy's not allowed to lay on our sweeper.
Right.
So if Jack can accomplish that, it's going to cause a little problem for them, and he's smart enough to know that. The sweeper is not supposed to mark, period.
What you see when we turn the ball over deep into our third, Latrobe is not trying to counter quickly. I mean, they're content to kick the ball out and defend.
They're kind of playing like the underdog in a sense. I mean, they're just defending and hoping to counter. We saw in that last race, though, I mean, Shankar's got the speed to keep up with our forward, so not as worried about that.
Jack's got to get out of his way. Ooh. Yeah, Jack's got to step to the side.
Yeah.
He's taking up too much space out there.
Whoops. Maybe the new shoes. Fulton knocks it out. Back pass for Latrobe. And Shankar tries to one-time it up to somebody. Missed. So Latrobe's got it.
Yeah, I don't think Latrobe can play this game where you're passing it, one level to one level, short, one-touch passes.
I don't either. And not just a game observation, not picking on the kids, certainly don't know them, but they're right back, and I won't name them at the moment, but does not seem terribly skillful. So I don't know how he is as a defender, but with the ball at his feet, he wants to get rid of it.
Here comes the ball up top.
Yep.
Nice tackle and interception by Liam Shinecki, and another save by Max Fultonier.
And Latrobe retreats, and Nick Tanner gets a look at the field for a second. Back into Reamer. And a wayward pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
That was not a very good pass.
McCarney hustles.
Yeah.
Knocks it away, and Fultonier turns back. He's going to send a long pass back to Patel. Over to Shankar. Up to Reamer. And Ty sends it up to Wilback Dine, who's got some grass.
He's got plenty of space.
He sees, I know what he's looking at. He sees Jack.
Oh, threads it through.
Ooh. He saw Jack.
Oh,
Cassidy
here's
up
another
there.
ball. Take that shot.
Oof.
That's a foul.
Yeah, Wilback Dine's going to get a little warning from the ref, and Latrobe's got a direct kick. So,
and they like the fast restart also.
Yep. You can tell they're coached well. They're organized. Couple pass possession for them. Step up by Soham. Sends it into the old kick it off of you, and I get
there
to
you
throw
go.
it trick. Your favorite tactic on the sideline. So Drew Pop and Abelardo Sabarzo come in for Ty Reamer. Drew Pop's gonna have
didn't
to wait
quite get up to the midfield in time. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot from Jack Myers, and he's loose now. Whoa!
Oh, there it is.
My
You
God!
asked for it, you got it.
Oh, wow!
A meatball in the back of the net.
Holy
Man.
cow!
And we said about 5 minutes ago, it's a 20-minute mark, how they were going to figure out and find out about how fast Jack can get a shot off. And there it is. I mean, he hit that so hard it rebounded off of that white cushiony net.
I think the goalkeeper was still trying to figure out what happened there, but when the ball was already bouncing back out of the net. What
I think
a
he
shot.
came back out and hit him before he knew where the heck it was.
Wow.
So 1-0 at the 20-minute mark. Exactly halfway through the first half. And you can see the feet are moving a little quicker for St. Clair. They want another one quick. That was a great turn shot. It didn't come any big build-up either. I mean, I wouldn't say it came out of nothing, but 2-3 passes, we got it to him, and boom. Meatballs with spaghetti sauce in the back of the net. Shankar cleans that up. Sends it forward. And chested down by Myers. Dribbles, looks across. Oh, he sees Drew Pop in there. Drew Pop dribbles once. Tries to get a shot off, hits a defender. And back out to Jack Cassidy. Sends it back to Connie. Was that Cassidy? I'm not sure out there. Yeah, I think it was. All right, up to Drew Pop on the left here. And he uses the flag stick. It stays in. Crosses it. Oh. Jack Cassidy almost had a look at it. That was kind of a wild play. So, Drew Pop just dribbled around his guy. He got stuck. Walked around the flagpole. The ball hit the flagpole, bounced back into the field of play, and he got to cross it. Latrobe got caught asleep. So anyway, we still got it down here. Ben Backdine sends it forward to Jack Cassidy. Up to Myers.
There's Jack Cassidy. Oh, oof. Takes a shot.
You know, it's the strangest thing. Sabo is having trouble with those balls on the ground. I mean, that one got through his hand and hit him right in the gut.
No, he did not get his hands on that one. And, he may not be seeing the ball well because, and I mean, not to take anything away from Jack's shot because it was a rocket. But, he didn't even react to it.
No. There's some times where nerves can really limit what you see. I mean, sometimes you can only see 10 yards in front of you. Very nice pass. Sabarzo out to Pop. Max Fultonier's on the
nice
run.
Overlap by Max Fultonier. Ball's
Sends
in.
it one time across.
Finish.
Oh, almost. Drew Pop almost had a look at it.
Drew Pop's had 2 nice goals this year.
Nick Tanner with a nice heel back to Connie.
And Cyrus controls the ball. Let's reset.
It's like a heel volley out to Fultonier. Lays it down, sends it into Sabarzo. Pop.
There you go. Drew Pop does a nice job settling that ball down and get it on the ground so we can do something with it.
Pop. Sabarzo. This is like 4 one-time passes.
Not really sure what that was.
I don't know, but like I like to say, every good game needs a good butt block, so that was our first one of the night. It's amazing how many times guys turn around. I mean, it's only a ball. It's not going to hurt you.
Right.
But it hits them right in the keister.
Well, you see that. You can take a shot. You can take a fake, right? The guy's going to leave his feet.
Yeah. Next time he turns around, you go right around him. And Pop sends it out with a thigh.
Abelardo chasing. Jack Cassidy heads it out. Oh, just misses Jack Myers on the switch.
Oh. Inartfully settled by a Wildcat, so it's going to be St. Clair throw.
And Tyler Reamer comes in for Cyrus Connie. Cyrus with a nice 24 minutes to start this game.
Absolutely. Sabarzo over the head of Backdine.
A little too strong. There you go.
Oof, Max with a
Max
little slide
controls it.
Pop.
Drew Pop gets around him. Yeah, you can't get his body on it. And a nice ball to Jack Myers. Oh, he's a little bit behind Ben Backdine. Nice little combo there from Drew Pop over to Jack Myers.
Shankar now with it. Into Reamer. One time out to Tanner. Tanner forward looking for Myers.
Yeah, not really sure. That was no one really there. Not sure if he was looking for Jack Cassidy to make a run or thought Jack would be coming in, but really it's a no man's land there.
And he skips back to Fultonier, up to Pop.
Yeah, controls it nicely. And he's got Max coming. Oh, Ben can't control it.
And St. Clair is doing a great job right now of moving as soon as they pass the ball. Instead of just standing there and watching how pretty your pass is, they're doing a good job of getting off the off their spot and get into an open area.
That was a nice play by Liam Shinecki. The ball kind of got away from the Latrobe player, and he stepped in and was able to make to knock it away.
Fulton lofts it over to Ben Bakdyan. Nice play back to Sabarzo. And
Jack Cassidy's got space.
Right, I'm going to start to call that foosball alley.
Nick Tanner with a nice trap. Heads it down to Abelardo. Can't control it.
So Fulton steps over once, goes by. Now Shields.
Looks like a foul, yeah.
All right. Yeah, if he loses the ball there, Coach Snyder's going to yell, "Why are you dribbling there?" But he gets by, and now we get a direct kick out of it. Bennett's going to launch this right in the right side of the box, I figure.
Yeah, they're sending Abelardo loading up heavy on the right side.
Oh,
what a nice ball. Oh,
Skim
can he finish?
over. And Pop looks around. He looks for a back pass. Can't find one. Turns.
He takes a crack at it, and we're going to get a corner out of that.
Nice play.
It looks like Cyrus Connie and Anderson Ladaris going to be checking in.
Energy Anderson coming into the game.
He's had some amazing goals, some really, really quality goals this year.
Just always delivers the energy.
Yeah. We got Ben Bakdyan and Jack Myers taking a seat here at the 13.5-minute mark. Abelardo with the in-swinger. Oh! Drew Pop gets ahead on it. Looks like he just jumped in front of Soham for that one, but we had two guys in the right spot.
He had the better angle anyways, I think.
Nick Tanner collects it. Oh, turns it over, but we get it right back.
Reamer one times it up too.
Here we go. Let's see if he can get it. Find Anderson. Jack Cassidy out on the wing.
Back to
We
Reamer.
need some support in the middle. There you go.
Yep, Max Fulton is wide open, and Connie finds him.
Yeah. Let's probe this other side.
And
there you go. Now that's a great switch. You know, you move it up. Oh
my goodness!
And Jack Cassidy looked like he had the corner. If he could just get around that defender, he was able to shield him just enough. But you know, that would have been a very dangerous spot for the goalkeeper to have to defend something that close in.
And it caught him off guard when the defender missed it. So, ball sent over the top. Connie kind of misses a trap, goes to Latrobe forward, but
looks like it was
bad
maybe
pass outside.
A little casual with it, but you know, it's still a hard ball to handle. But here he comes again. Oh, nice move by D'Agostino. Oh.
Shinecki's in the right place.
Yeah.
It's a corner, but that'll be Latrobe's first corner.
You know, this is the kind of situation that you hate as a coach and as a player, where you've dominated the sense of play, and then you give up this really dangerous situation, and you know, something that we've historically not been very good at defending. And the ball gets across,
all the way across, sent back in.
It's got to get out.
I don't know whose foot was on that. Was that?
Yeah, it was Cyrus Connie who was trying to get it out and then blocked by the Latrobe player.
That works.
Looks like Nick Tanner's taking the goal kick. He's got a big leg, and he sends it out to the 40-yard line. Liam will collect that. Just pushes it wide.
There.
Nick Tanner with a good header out.
Acrobatic?
Yeah. We have a lot of pictures of Nick high up in the air, soaring to get a header.
White Lightning is a flair player.
Yeah. Nick disrupts that play and sends the ball back.
Abelardo gives Anderson gives chase.
All right. They've got us a little disorganized. We need to get back into our shape and control the ball.
Tanner asks for a handball, doesn't get it. Sends it forward, and Shinecki's able to tick it off.
Yeah. He got enough of it, and send it the right direction.
Yeah.
And no one's coming to stop Anderson. He's got to carry that.
Latrobe just kind of retreats and
they go back and they want to go defend.
Yeah.
They're going to give you that space, and if you can break this last line, you'll have a goal.
Oh, Abelardo tried to get it between the legs there.
I think Abelardo got stuck there. He didn't want to look out at Drew Pop out on the wing.
You know, and for me, Latrobe has a good facilitator in Nico Lorenzi, and I haven't seen the ball much on his foot.
No, you know, look, they think they've got him playing much more of a defensive role. I know in the film that I saw, he played a little bit more forward in the field, and that might have been a coach's decision to try to defend. But once you give up that first goal, you kind of got to go back to your normal formation, and now you've got Jack Myers running free.
Another strange situation, and I don't know if he's hurt or got something going on, but the sweeper is doing some stuff on the sideline here.
Well, he's been out for a little bit, number 27.
I didn't notice that. I just noticed it the last time.
Yeah.
They had a big guy in the back.
Antonio Craner, who's listed as a striker, is back playing that sweeper position.
Could be good for a young man named Jack Myers.
Yeah, 9 minutes left here in the first half. Still 1-0 USC over Latrobe on a Jack Myers rocket from just the right quarter.
And Reamer gets it up in the chest. Knocks it down, and Wilbeck Dine now on the left side. And knocked down by Myers, back Dine, and just squirts out of bounds, so it's going to be a St. Clair throw. Over the head of Myers.
And he tried to get to his brother.
Dine.
And he gets at Jack Myers, which is even better.
And he gets another shot off. Man, he would be so tough to defend. You have to be on him like white on rice. I mean, it's just.
Well, people don't realize, he doesn't need a big windup for his shot.
No.
His motion for his shot, it's all in line with his running motion, and so I'm sure that contributed to the goal. His first goal here is that, you think that he's just running with the ball, but you don't realize that he's actually setting up for a shot, and then the ball comes out and you can't react.
Sent over to Ben back Dine. Now Nico Lorenzi has it. Hands it off. Out wide. There's a switch. The sweeper squirts up to the forward line. Lorenzi steps on the ball.
Yeah. Oh, and he's got Ben back Dine and Jack Myers in a one-on-two situation. He gets the ball to Jack.
That will be in the net.
Oh, no.
My goodness gracious. Keeper got a forearm on that.
Oh.
Somehow, some way. I think he was surprised too. Shoot.
Boy, I tell you, look, you'd want that situation all game long,
Oof.
right?
Oh, yeah.
That ball's got to go to Ben, and Ben's got to take this shot right now.
Lofts it in. Keeper gets it. Yeah, I take Ben and Jack 2-on-1 against just about anybody.
Oh, and here we go.
Out wide.
He has some pace.
Chase. Good job. So,
yeah. Whoa.
Oof.
Yeah, he gives him a little bit of a shove.
Soham is a little light in the seat, but speedy in the wheels, so he gets shoved, but we get the ball.
That was your description when you were a youngster, right? Light in the seat and speedy with the wheels?
Yep. Not afraid of collisions either.
Oh, what a nice ball.
And Shankar recovers well again. Good job. Yeah, he knows the pace of Agostino, and he's been able to time his runs well, and he's got his foot up twice.
Yeah, and we see Kiro Shaker coming back into that sweeper position. Yep. Dev's got to get that ball. Oh, and I don't know why he didn't catch it. Looking for a shot.
And goes off a teammate, I think, so that'll be a goal kick. Yep.
Yeah, Isaac Beege coming back in, and Antonio Cantor moving up into what looks like the stopper position now.
He launches it forward, but missed trap, gives it up to Connie. And just bouncing ball goes out, so Tanner throws toward Jack Meyer, and he'll back out. Now Lorenzi
gets it to Lorenzi.
Midfielder checks it back to the defender. Over Lorenzi's
Nick Tanner
head.
steps in front
Good
of
job,
him. Nice
Nick.
interception. Good steal.
Oof, just a little too far.
Yeah. He's going to go back and get it again. Look at him.
Yeah, he's like a rabid dog. He loses the ball, he wants it right back.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy. Here comes Ben Bakdine coming
Great
through the
touch
middle.
by
Oh, and
Jack.
tries to get it through to Jack Myers and
Whoops.
can't. But number 7 loses it.
Bad clear.
Yep.
Ben gets pushed back over to Reamer. One time out to Bakdine. Will Bakdine. Let's see, does he drop another dime? He does.
To Anderson.
Right over the goal. Well, you can't say we're not getting chances. That's
No.
for darn sure.
That's the kind of ball that Anderson
man.
Ladarius would finish, right? You know,
Yeah,
a
no
long
question.
ball with a long header.
He just finds a way to get by the net. So
Yep. D'Agostino loses the ball out of bounds.
just under 4.5 to go in the half.
It would be really good for the St. Clair Panthers to get one more goal right here before the end of the half.
I was just going to mention, I mean, it almost feels like you need one because with the amount of chances they're getting, this could be still 1-1.
Yes.
You know, in 3 passes or less.
Right.
And, you know, stuff like that happens. And then you're tense again.
Nick
So-
Tanner again with a nice steal.
So, yeah, I mean, they could be up 3-0, 4-0 maybe, but it'd be nice to get into the half at least 2-0.
Yeah.
And they're doing a good job of testing this keeper. I mean,
Yeah, not a bad shot.
kids intuitively have, I'm sure, seen him not handle the ball well in several aspects.
Well, you know, he's not a very tall keeper, so,
No.
you know, I think, you know, if they maybe try to go a little bit higher with their shots.
And our cameraman over here is a former goalkeeper. I've seen his head shake a couple times. So, quick shots are the good part of the recipe today. So Reamer sends it all the way across. Connie lets it go to Fulton Near.
Dummies it to Max.
Max goes by the opposing number 7.
Oh, and he tries to slip it around to Jack. But you see, you know, they don't make any attempt whenever they dispossess St. Clair deep in their end. They don't make any attempt to possess it. They just want to clear it and get it out.
Yep.
William Bakdine, doesn't quite get his foot on that one.
Yeah, they're not really trying to create anything. I mean, they're just, it's almost like they read a scouting report and said, these guys are skillful, they pass well, just get it out of our third.
Right.
Defensive third.
And Anderson Ladarius controls the ball. Oh,
Oof.
there you go, Nick Tanner again. Let's see if Reamer can come up with it. No, turns it back over.
Off the
There's
heel of
Anderson.
Now off his
Anderson
butt.
with the back block. Here comes Ben
Oh,
Bakdine.
good cut in there. And he gets taken down.
Oh, how is that a
No.
foul on Ben?
What?
Wow. That's a no call at best. You know,
Yeah.
it may not have been a foul on the defender, but it certainly wasn't a foul on Ben.
I thought he just tripped when he made the turn. Like, just,
Yeah, you know, and look, I don't know that it was a foul. I don't know that it was foul worthy of a
Yeah.
PK, but it certainly wasn't a foul on
no.
on Ben.
At worst, it's a goal kick.
Yeah.
Just under 2 minutes ago now.
Pretty nice sized crowd here. You know, they've got a much more relaxed, or at least the capacity levels that they've got for the playoffs here.
Oh, Reamer, good slice through there, fakes a shot, sends one in.
Oh, good
Keeper
William.
gives up a fat
Ah.
rebound. William couldn't get there.
You know, that's you know, Dan, you've picked up on it, is that you got to get the ball into the keeper's
Yep.
hands, right?
Yep.
Make the keeper play the ball. He's not that strong.
And sent forward
Yeah,
by
nice
Hamity.
nice move by Max Fulton there.
Latrobe has two brothers, a brother set Hamity and Hamity, just like we got the Bakdine crew. So back to his brother Hamity.
A little under 1 minute here at the end of the first half. St. Clair's got to be careful. This is not the time to give up a cheapie.
Yeah, maybe I'm just used to watching the skill in our section or our guys, but the 3 defenders I just saw connect on passes are not nearly as skillful as others I've seen. Let's put it that way. Launch forward. Yeah, Jack Myers just tried to get it over.
Nice little flick attempt over to Ben back down. Ben continuing his run. And there you go,
defended.
Nick Tanner with a nice tackle. 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6.
That's right, away is right.
The head of Zanecki up to Reamer, and that'll be it.
1.
All right.
All right, so good half for our boys, and you'll hear us in the second half.
So far, so good.
All right, so we are back. Ready for the second half. You know, I was thinking, Wally, one way to defeat this grid-like defense, this looked like foosball tables at times, would be to, if we were possessing the ball in that 15 to 20-yard gap, guy dribbles laterally or some square passes, and then you get some diagonal runs off of that. Once you pull a guy out of position and get a lane.
Well, they got to stop this kid right now.
Oh, my goodness.
This is going to be a goal. Yeah.
And Jack Myers says, I want it to be 2-0. So he puts a meatball on the left side of the net.
I tell you, I don't
Goodness
know.
gracious.
The scouting report is not very hard.
It's
you
not
cannot
accurate
let
either
him
for them.
get moving.
My goodness. That kid is a goal scorer. And that is a skill in and of itself. That was a great goal. That was all Jack. Jack in the box, whatever you want to call it. And I hear very encouraging things out of the St. Clair kids are yelling, keep working, everyone keep their feet moving. Let's go, boys. That's what you have to do. You got to put your foot on the throat of this team right away. And Latrobe's got some passes that are pressured. Oh, he gives it up. Ben back down, sends it out to Baden Friday. Had a couple lineup changes in the second half coming in here. Looks like Drew Papa's out on the left side. Baden Friday's at a right forward position, and he blocks that one. So Pop and Friday are part of the energy crew that comes in. And so heeled back. Now it's up to Lorenzi. He sends it wide. Cross. It's an easy one for Dev Patel. Piece of cake, and their forward made no attempt at it. No attempt at all. So punt by Patel, and Pop's got it on his well-conditioned hair and sends it out to Reamer. Flicked up to Pop again.
Yeah, Ty Reamer's got the ball coming across. He's just got to slot it, get it over to Jack Myers. Drew Pop, can he hold it? No, nope. Takes a swing at it.
And Ben back down with a little touch. Oh, this is a goal.
Yes!
Yes, it is. 3-0.
Ben back dying. That was a nice combo from Jack to
Great
Ben.
Give and go.
Yeah, this is where you see the skill taking over.
I can almost envision Ben and Jack walking off the field at halftime saying, come on, we got to put more in the net than this.
Well, they certainly had a lot of chances. They just had to find the net.
That's a lead I'm comfortable with, 3-0. And just under 38, so that was a goal a minute. Let's see how we do in the 37th minute. Oof. And a little frustration showing for the Wildcats. Ben back down, gets chucked to the ground, gets up shaking his head. Up to Drew Pop, who gets a good turn. Turned just were right out of bounds by the Latrobe Wildcat defender. Pop has it again, and to Fulton Ear, and it's getting a little chippier. I don't know, it took 42 minutes for Latrobe to wake up, and now they're hitting our guys every chance they get the ball. Whoops, Reamer gets dispossessed. And a little tug and a grab. That's going to be a St. Clair kick, and Pops restarts it early. Jack Myers wasn't ready for it. Wheeled out of bounds. Pop will throw.
Yeah, now this is you can get a little bit of comfort zone, and I'd say maybe another 20 minutes into this thing, you can start sort of protecting some of the guys. But it'd be nice for these guys to
good turn.
To really play with a lot of aggression and finish this game. right? Oh, Baden Friday with a nice move around the corner.
I mean, it's great to put a lot of goals on a playoff scoreboard. It gives you a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
That was a great pass back there by Jack Myers, too. I mean, it pulled their whole team out, and we were able to restart.
Well, that's the thing is that it's still, one, they don't defend him. And, listen, if they're going to give him space, he's going to take a lot of shots. He's going to make a lot of those. D'Agostino on a run. And there goes Lorenzi. And Max Fulton there.
Nope.
Lorenzi goes down. I don't know that was by a foul or trying to draw a call, but Latrobe now with a little bit more urgency in the forward half of the field.
Shankar is able to come out to get it. Help out Tanner. Up to Connie. Cyrus turns around, sends it in to Ty
Out to Reamer. I'm not sure. I don't know if he was trying to lead Ben in a certain direction or if he thought Pop was going to cut in. Now it's Ben, flicks it over to Reamer. He controls it, and we reset. What I was going to say is that, it's still amazing to me that Jack Myers gets free runs at the goal.
Oh, my goodness.
And, once people start to defend him, you're going to start to see a lot more goals from, Ben and Tyler and Abelardo, guys who were continuing their runs and getting the ball on the rebound. Here's Drew Pop. Oh! What a nice service by Baden Friday.
Effort. Good effort. It's like hitting a golf ball. I mean, there's not much room for error. If you miss hit a header, it just doesn't go in the way you want it to.
Oh, he had all the time in the world. Also, I think if he could have even brought it down to his chest. Oh, this is a dangerous situation with D'Agostino. Let's see if Liam can got him. Oh, and nice block by Liam Shinecki.
Good job there.
Yeah. And Uwe Schneider's upset at Soham Shankar for leaving Liam out there by himself. I think Soham may have come up and tried to make a tackle earlier up in the field and just got caught.
I heard Coach Snyder yell in the
first and D'Agostino's wide open right there at the 18.
I heard Coach Snyder yell in the first half. There's only one of them. They're content to leave just one guy up there, so two of you should have them. And Myers outside of the foot pass to Reamer. Sends it wide.
Oh, that's going to be too heavy.
That's unfortunate. Drew Pop was wide open.
Yeah. He didn't need that pace on it.
I have to say, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but Latrobe is a passive team. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Well, like I said, they've only played 7-8 games.
That's true.
And so, it's hard to see if they have an identity. If, they've been in quarantine for 14 days, it's kind of hard to see what they've been able to do from a practice standpoint. Certainly a conditioning standpoint, that couldn't have been good, unless these kids, really pushing themselves on their own. Well, Drew Pop gets around the corner. But you're right, it's not an attacking team. Oh, Baden, can he get this ball?
Almost. He gets knocked down. That was a good defensive play. That was okay. He was in position.
And they're going to give a corner to St. Clair on that one.
We'll take that. It shouldn't have been a penalty kick, though.
Yeah, I think, Baden was reaching for that ball, and the defender was just sort of standing straight up. And Latrobe's finally figured out how to defend that short ball. They're sending two guys out there, but they're going to sub out, and let's see if they send the second guy out.
The other thing we could call the Latrobe grid type of defense is the COVID defense. I mean, it is socially distanced.
Yeah.
And
Jack Myers beats the guy,
just fumbles it. He got like his heel clipped or something.
You can't defend that with one guy. Not with two guys like that. I mean, they're going to be able to pass the ball to the other guy who's going to be open.
The other thing you see showing through is the USC soccer IQ versus a Latrobe soccer IQ, right? I mean, I would venture a guess that our guys play more advanced club soccer as well. So these guys it just appears they know what they're doing a little bit more.
Yeah, there goes Max. Max caught up against that sideline. And Uwe's making that same comment. He's got the ball on his foot too much. He's got to find it. Mm-hmm. St. Clair, the other guys have got to move around a little bit more for him.
Right. That's why we can't get to content. We have to guard against the 3-0 Malays, I guess.
Well, what you want is some of these other kids to see an opportunity, like, hey, listen, I can score, right?
Yeah.
And
hey, I got a playoff goal.
To be aggressive on these in these minutes right here.
Sky ball across. And poorly trapped, but turned. Ooh, Shankar with a miss.
Oh, he's
this is the kind of thing, you got to guard.
Oh, he looks like he slipped.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hurt. No, he just slipped.
That's one of those things, a mistake can give a team a space back in a game. Good job, Nick Tanner. And Nick Tanner felt the inside overlap there and stepped up to defend the pass. Jack Myers yelling orders at the defense. Poor trap there. Reamer gets it. Oh, a little heavy from Nick Tanner. Although,
Abelardo's making a long run out there. Oh.
Good effort.
Yeah, but, he pressured it into turnover.
He did.
That hustle created that turnover. Now we've got the ball, and we've got it in Meatball's Meatball's feet. Abelardo's not going to be able to get to that ball. But, Abelardo's hustle on that created a turnover, and now, Latrobe's in a dangerous position with a throw-in, and here comes the ball to Ben Bakdine and see if he can get it across over to his brother.
Mark. Oh, good effort. Good save there by the keeper. And I could just tell by Will Bakdine's body language, he smells some blood in the water. He wants a goal. I think he thinks he can get the better of this defender. I'd vote with him.
Well, you'd like to see them have that confidence when the game is 0-0 starting up. Whether or not it's actually true, right? You have to come into the game believing that that's how you're going to play the game. And obviously you adjust as you get a little more interaction with the defenders and the people that are playing you. But, you have to come out with the mindset that you have a way to beat the guy that's going to be in front of you. It doesn't always work out, but you got to believe it at the beginning.
I always love Will's swagger. So, looks like whatever may be bugging the captain, Isaac Biggie, he's coming out again. So we're going to have another replacement sweeper. And he's going right back into the sweeper position.
Ethan Banks.
This is shocking to me. I've never seen three guys play sweeper in a game, let alone a playoff game. A scrimmage, maybe. I've never seen three guys in a real game play sweeper. All right, so Connie has it, sends it out to Foldenier.
Max gets pinned up against the sideline. Abelardo comes back and gets the ball. There you go. Oh, and we give it up. We've got to get back. Oh, my gosh. Number 11 on this other side is making a heck of a run.
He is.
Nick picked him up.
Nick sees him over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Good block out there. Sliding block by Foldenier. Two of them. And the raccoon comes up. They get a corner out of it, but good stuff by Max. All right, so
you hear Uwe Schneider on the sidelines talking about getting pinned up and losing the ball for no reason on the sidelines,
Yep.
You've got to be aware of when you're dribbling into trouble.
And I tell you, Latrobe.
Yeah, Ty Reamer's going to win that race if he can keep the ball inside.
That was a very passive.
Yeah, he does, and now it's Jack Myers' feet, and he's got William Bakdine coming down the other side.
Make them pay.
Jack's got to take this shot. Abelardo picks it up.
Good job, Abelardo. Left
foot William.
Oh, nice try.
What a run by Abelardo Sabarzo. Oh.
Ben Bakdine. Oh, gets upended. Toe ball out. Good trap there. So turns it over, though, to Tanner. Up to Bakdine again. He sees a far post.
Oh, he sees Abelardo.
Bad clear. Gee whiz.
That was not a good clear.
And Ben Bakdine gets a chance to chest it down without contest, really. Now Lorenzi's on him. Connie.
He's got to find a little slot when he pokes it out of bounds.
You know, this whole sequence was because of a poor corner by Latrobe. I mean, they had 2 guys in the box. Everyone else is passively hanging outside the 18.
Right, and then Ty Reamer creating the opportunity by making a really long run or chasing down the loose ball and keeping it in.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Belly down, we'll call it. Back nine has it. Left foot shot.
Yep.
And the keeper handled that grounder well. Punt to midfield. Connie knocks it down.
Back to Abelardo. Yeah. St. Clair's pinning its ears back now. See if he can get it to William Backtine.
Oh, he tries to slip it through to AB.
William a little heavy.
AB couldn't be on the run there. He would have got caught off sides. Flick forward for Lorenzi. Shankar.
Yeah, you can see
Shineki.
St. Clair playing a little bit soft in the back right now. I mean, sort of a wise move, just given the 3-0 lead that they have.
Yeah, it's not bad to have a little pocket back there. I mean, the one thing we don't want to give away is a breakaway.
Right. The thing you can't do is play too soft and give the forwards too much room to operate and, you know, to take a pass. I mean, one of the things with keeping the formation compact is that it minimizes the space there is to squeeze the ball into the forwards.
Yeah. And the prevent defense only does one thing, so.
Right.
Oh,
nice move by Abelardo Sabarzo.
Oh, he's determined to make
Can
up
he
for
get
that miss.
Oh.
Yep.
You know, if he could have gotten by 27, William Backtine was right there to finish.
Draws a corner.
Here we're going to go with the short ball again, and they're going to defend it with one. Ben's got to take this shot.
Backtine has it and cuts it back. Back to Myers. Fires it in.
Oh, Abelardo can't
had
quite get a shot on.
Shankar now has it.
Reamer
around.
sneaking in from the backside. Keep it in, Cyrus. Yeah.
Little heel.
Little heel flick. Abelardo blocks it.
Got it out from Vincent Odo there.
Yeah, now this is where you can get a goal because Latrobe is they're disorganized right now. Ugh.
That's about the 6th, maybe the 5th miss kick.
Yeah.
Just keep launching the ball in there.
The ball's just sitting there.
Something good's going to happen for us.
We're winning the second balls right now.
Oh, yeah. And there are a lot of those because Latrobe is bad at controlling the ball. Ben dribbles.
Now here we
sends it
go.
to Jack. Flicks it to Will Backtine.
Oh, nice
forward,
flick
Jack,
back.
And a quick turn. Let's see what happens. The keeper's
Oh, that's
out.
get a shot off.
Another
Oh,
butt block.
the keeper came out.
Toward Lorenzi. Tanner gets it. Oops. Missed.
Yeah, just tries to poke it away. Can't.
Nick says, you're not getting around me.
Well, you know, he was out on an island there. I mean, if he doesn't defend that guy, you've got Nico Lorenzi running free on the left side.
You're
so,
right.
you know, he was under pressure there, and he responded. You can see a lot of the Latrobe players with their hands on their hips, and you know, it's hard chasing, right?
I wonder if they also are a little beaten down by the season. I mean, if you go on a 2-week sabbatical, and then you got to face St. Clair.
Well, it could
not
be,
the easiest
yeah.
job task.
A lot of inactivity. Certainly, you know, you lose your wind. Oh, nice
Yeah,
tackle by number 11 there.
Lewis Garbeglio. Shankar.
Connie settles it down nicely.
Dribbles around the referee. Up to Backtine. Cuts it back.
Oh, he
Chips
tries to
forward
flip
his
it over to
brother.
William Backtine.
Oh, tries to flick it to whoever
That's
may
so
be running
far
around.
out.
That was AB, yeah. Sent to midfield. And a missed trap that gives Connie the chance to defend. Now up to Lorenzi. Out wide to Garbeglio.
Yeah, and St. Clair gets a bunch of guys back. I mean, even now you've got 8 guys back for St. Clair and only 5 guys attacking for Latrobe.
So the 22:50 mark, 3-0 St. Clair.
Oh, just a bad touch there from number 9. I can tell you, as a coach, that was one of my biggest pet peeves, is that whenever you had a throw in and you couldn't control the ball on the throw.
Oof. And Ben back down, gets pushed down.
Ben was mad that he didn't control that trap, and he went out and got that ball.
Mm-hmm. Will tries to get it up to him, and he does.
Oh, number 9 can't control it.
Ooh,
nice
Myers
slide tackle there by number 10. Or 27, sorry.
Tanner, one time to Will back down. Turns into Jack Myers, who's going to send it to Ben. Oh, no, Will
Over
back
to
down.
William back down.
Slide tackle. Belly.
Yeah, Cyrus. We're just in the right spots right now.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more energy and a lot more skill. The ball is finding our feet.
Chested down, now out wide. Garbaglio tries to loft it forward and out of
And
bounds.
you could hear the exasperation from Latrobe. He's dribbling there, and he didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. He's asking for his teammates to make a run. Drew Pop, Jack Cassidy, Anderson Ladaris, and Ryan Higgs coming in, playing some midfield.
There you go.
Good action for Ryan.
Ryan's a sophomore with good size. He's given some good minutes when given the chance.
Yeah,
Good game against North Allegheny.
Listen, he's a quality player. He's just, unfortunately, he's got a crowded midfield this year.
Right. Sent in by Tanner.
There's Anderson. Oops. Oh, and it hits him in the face.
Anderson, he tried to hold the defender off, and it just hit him in the wrong spot.
He had good position, and he was holding him off. The ball just sort of bounced up a little high on him.
Chested down by Higgs.
Yeah.
Ben back down. Now Wheels. Oh, for a surprising time, Latrobe defender comes from the forward line.
Oh, and Cyrus circled back into a defender.
Handball, good catch there.
Yeah, Latrobe has kind of lost all semblance of an attack at this point.
Lorenzi's frustrated by that miscue. So Connie sends it to Bent back down, out to Fulton-Near. And the Raccoon takes a look, sends back to Shineki.
The student section calling for Ridge McClintock. He's one of our favorites also.
Yep.
A nice ball, square ball in by Jack Cassidy. Gets a ball, diagonal run. Nice run by Drew Pop. Just can't quite connect it. Yeah, Drew had a nice inside position, a nice diagonal run that couldn't quite connect with the pass from Ben.
Just a 1, 2, and 3 touch pass. I mean, we're able to play tic-tac-toe through their defense.
Yeah. Well, they've got guys isolated on our players, and, we're winning those. We're a little faster right now than them. I'm sure some of it has to do with the situation of the game, but, it wouldn't surprise me that being off by 2 weeks probably doesn't help your conditioning.
And turn in there, but...
There's Cyrus Connie again. Cyrus has had a really nice game today.
Yep. A lot of movement out of him.
Yeah, he has collected a lot of balls and has played that sixth position really well. There you go. That place is going to be available to you.
Henderson decides to try.
Anderson's got to do something with this ball.
Yeah. Higgs, good wall pass there. Oh, tick down. Oh,
nice goal from Ben back down.
There, he deserved one.
Yeah.
Good job by Ben back down. That was a nice pass in from Jack Cassidy.
I think Jack Cassidy knocked it down, and Ben tapped it out and then buried it.
I think we both had the same feeling. If Anderson touched it one more time, he could lose it, but was able to get it inside to Higgy, down to Cassidy, and over to Ben. And I see some Latrobe players just shaking their heads. So 18 and a half minutes, and it looks like Coach Snyder may be looking to get some guys in here. Ben back down, defends Lorenzi. Anderson is on it. Pressure causes a turnover. And pinball now. Tanner over to Connie. He's got Fulton-Near if he wants him. Keeps it on the right side. Into Ryan Higgs. Cassidy. Up to Ladaris. Turns, steps on it. Oh, tries to send it in. Higgs has it in the 18. Tries to get a shot off left-footed. Anderson now with it at his foot. And just tries to skitter it through to Drew Pop. But I think he didn't know whether he wanted to pass it or shoot it there. Goes over the head of Ben Bakdian. Shankar steps up. Actually, Agostino got a hold of that. Slips it through, but shielded well before Patel could pick it up. So 17 and a half now, 4-0 St. Clair. Nice, comfortable opening playoff game. Latrobe wasn't even passively aggressive. I mean,
No. We've seen some crazy things out of St. Clair this year. This would be one of the craziest if we don't win this game.
yeah.
Oh, Nick Tanner had big eyes there. He's going to go down the line. Yeah. I'd like to see him take it around. When he gets the ball across, wow!
Ooh, almost.
Oh, Ben misses wide. It's Nick tucked. I'm surprised he got that cross off.
I know.
And it went by like 3 Latrobe players.
Yep.
Not a very good shot by Ben, quite frankly. I mean, sitting there in front of the goal.
He might not have expected it to come across.
It's definitely one of those shots where your crosses that you just wonder how it gets all the way across the field.
It could also be that Latrobe's timing is just off. I mean, just a half a second.
Yeah.
They're just not expecting this, that, or the other. The ball's skipping a little in the rainy field and just not used to playing. So Shankar now on the run.
Yeah.
He thought
Cleared
about going
easily.
back to Patel.
Jack Cassidy. That ball's going to go out of bounds. I do wonder at what point does Uwe start to pull some of his starters here, or some more of his starters, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really not a lot to gain at this point. And you get some kids some valuable minutes in a playoff game, and just that experience, that's a lot. That carries you through a lot of the off-season training and the stuff that's not so much fun, right?
No doubt. You get to play in the playoff game.
Yeah. Kyle Rollier coming in at center back for Liam Shinecki. I'm really happy for both those kids. Liam with a really good game back there so far, and Kyle Rollier seeing some playoff minutes here. In his senior year.
Oh, skips forward to Ladaris.
Okay, well they're talking now.
Shankar back to Patel. He one times it toward Connie, but now Shankar gets up into Higgs' feet, slips it over to Connie.
Nice move by Connie.
Drew Pop had already left.
Yeah.
And Pop's got his hands on him.
Drew's telling the ref that he had a hold of his shirt, but you couldn't tell that from this angle. That's not a call you're really going to get with a 4-0 lead.
So Latrobe sets up on top of our 18-yard line. Sent in. Bad.
There you go. Jack Cassidy takes it out. Here we go. Anderson, Ladaris, and Ben Bakdian. Jack Cassidy, everybody running.
There's competitive.
That's going to be a long ball. Yeah, and they clear it.
So Cassidy and Ladaris. Higgs now. Cassidy.
Can he get it to the corner and get it around? He does.
Another one gets across.
Anderson, this has got to be a goal.
Ooh.
Oh, he can't. I just can't turn.
Yeah, he had 2 players that drop it back.
Just can't turn.
Ooh. Does not want to drop it back.
No, he likes dribbling.
Yeah. He beats 2. What happened? Maybe it went out of bounds?
I think he went out of bounds, right? Yeah, Anderson needs to get the ball off his foot a little bit quicker. You saw that down on this side and then there again where he just sort of he gets buried with his head down and he's not aware of the players around him.
Yeah. It's also good to get guys in. I remember Jim Leland, Pirates manager, saying one time a long time ago, some reporter was asking him, why are you playing Cangelosi every night? He said, I may need him, like really need him one night, and he has to be ready for his moment.
Yeah.
And he played everybody, and that was his philosophy. Oh, Drew Pop gets gets away with one.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought that was going to go the other way.
All right.
Ben back down, ready to send it into the box. Let's see if he can connect a pass here. It'd be nice to see Higgs or Pop or Cassidy get a goal. Maybe even Baden Friday. No, Baden's not in yet.
Nice ball.
Oh, Higgs saw it. If Higgs saw the rebound, he was going after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, Latrobe just doesn't have much back to
White Lightning gets back, but
yeah. Nice move by Nick. He stands him up. That ball's going to be out.
That's good defense by Shankar.
Baden Friday coming in. Looks like Cyrus Connie's coming up limping just a little bit.
Ooh. I hope that's not a hamstring.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You got to get your guys out of here sometimes.
Right. I agree.
And Cyrus is a guy we would sorely
Oh,
miss.
nice ball.
Very nice ball.
Can Jack finish? No.
No! Little somersault action.
That was a nice flip by Jack Cassidy. Came up back on his feet.
I'm trying to watch Cyrus Connie. Would really be bad if he has a hamstring pull.
Yeah. Let's see if he can beat this 27 out here.
Oh, nice effort. Maybe it's just Cyrus's, we'll call it his glute.
Yeah. Still, you just want a stoppage and play at this point.
Right. Your house must be something at times. Ben is so competitive. He wants a fifth goal on that board in the worst way.
Well, we've talked a lot about, finishing the game and really having sort of that killer instinct that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Cyrus's hamstring. I think it's his butt.
You think it's his butt?
I think
hopefully that's something that
maybe a Charlie horse in the glute.
Right.
The trainer's talking to him, but he wouldn't come off smiling if it was his hamstring. He would know that's a bad deal.
Yeah. Cole Lang and David Goldberg checking in for the Panthers, and it looks like our starters are going to be done for the evening.
And that's a good thing. It's also a good thing to see Ben smile on the sideline.
Yeah. Now let's see if some of these kids can get a goal. So just let's set the formation here. Max Fulton-Neer over at left back, Kyle Rollier and Soam Shankar are center backs, and David Goldberg is out at right back. In the midfield, we've got Baden Friday, Ryan Higgs, and Cole Lang, and up top, Drew Pop, Jack Cassidy, and Anderson Ladares. And just under 10 minutes left in the game here. I think you see Nico Amantangelo getting warmed up, and looks like Ridge McClintock's got his warm-ups off too. So be some nice opportunity here for some minutes from some kids who can now say they played in a WPIAL playoff game.
Yep.
I think you'll see Ridge coming in for Soham and likely Nico coming in for Max Fulton-Neer. And we're still attacking.
Pop
and Drew
takes a
Pop
shot.
with a nice shot.
Oof. Yep.
Yep.
You call
Soham and Max coming off, and that takes care of all of our starters. And, still a lot of game to play left. I mean, this is
Well, these are quality minutes.
yeah.
Because if nothing else, you're going to put something in the mind of Coach Snyder.
Yep.
And you never know what will set a good memory off in a coach's mind.
Well, it gives these kids some confidence that if they're called upon in a subsequent playoff game, that they'll have an opportunity. That they know what it's about.
Yep.
Right. looks like Latrobe's coach has got the same idea. He's readying some of their reserve players.
Yeah, but they've had a tough season, so they all deserve it. Anderson picks it off. Oh, he gets tripped.
Yeah.
And Higgs collects it.
Yep. Kyle Rollier with a header.
Never shy.
There's
about
Cole
going
Lang.
through.
Got the ball. Gets it out to Drew Pop. Oh, he's got Anderson Ladaris wide
inside.
open.
I was
he's going to switch
Jack
it
Cassidy's
instead.
wide open out
and
here
he gets
too.
it back out. Oh,
There
can
he
Jack get a
is.
foot
Can
on
Jack
that?
get a senior playoff goal?
That was a nice little layoff from Anderson Ladaris. And, you know, he does a lot of really good things up there at that center forward spot.
And none of it is really the same.
No.
I mean, he gives defenders a lot to think about.
Very creative. I mean, he doesn't have a certain move that he goes through. And, you know, we've seen him score in a bunch of different ways, but he's always sort of around the ball and, you know.
Now Jack Cassidy's on the run. Anderson tries to switch. Let's see, did he get enough air under it? No, it's going to be collected by the keeper.
That might not be something that's in his.
Stepped out of the box.
Yeah.
No.
I think you have to go outside of the numbers if I look at it. Yeah, the blue line takes you outside of the numbers, and
it's hard to see that red line.
And I tell you, the crowd is going wild every time Ridge McClintock touches the ball. Ryan Higgs battling there, really good.
Nice pass.
I think if St. Clair were to get a corner and Ridge would score off of that, I think this place would erupt. Oh, and he gets the ball. Oh, I thought he was going to get it over to Anderson.
Bad pass. Latrobe, Anderson.
Yeah, Jack Cassidy. He's going to beat him to the inside. He's got his shirt.
Oh, goes near post. Keeper makes a reaction save.
You know, I don't blame him for being selfish.
Heck no.
He could have laid it off to Drew Pop, but, you know, 4 up, you're a senior, you might as well try to take a crack at it.
Absolutely. Get your playoff goal.
Yeah, I don't blame
Ridge
him.
McClintock with a nice header.
Yeah.
To the thrill of the crowd.
Just judging by the tone of the roars, it seems that Ridge is much more of a female fan favorite in the crowd.
I think a lot of the girls' teams over there. And they had to play Latrobe last night, so let's hope we all don't have COVID in the next week.
No. Yeah, the girls with a nice win last night, 6-1
Matangelo
over
slices
Latrobe
through.
girls. Oh, here comes Ryan Higgs. Can he finish this?
Oh no, butt
about
block
Drew Pop?
again.
Oh, hits the post.
Drew knocked it off the foot of a defender, hit the post.
Yeah.
Keeper touches the post, and
Ryan Higgs has got to take that shot right there.
And he does.
Yeah. You know, whenever you get that ball out on that right flank and you're coming across the field, that right foot shot is, one, it's on people's strong foot, and two, you know, it's hard to mark a kid going laterally across the field all the way over. And so if you just find the opening, it's a shot that you practice all the time when nobody's around.
And the thing is, too, when you get that little half volley and it just bounces out a little bit and you get it in the air, you rifle that with your strong foot. There's an over rotation on the ball.
Yeah.
And man, that thing can dip.
And
if you catch it right.
It's hard to defend. It is hard to stop as a goalkeeper. You see Jack Myers take that shot a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he loves that shot.
Oh, nice. He sees Drew Pop.
Another accurate pass from David Goldberg. Pop out to, who is that, Matangelo?
Yeah.
Chipped over.
Nico keeps it in.
Yeah, over someone's head.
Baden Friday.
Whoops.
4 minutes left here, and Latrobe's going to get some of their reserves into this game.
Good for them. We hear some cowbells from their fans and some cheers.
Yeah, you know, it's not the season I'm sure that a lot of these kids at Latrobe, and especially their seniors, wanted to have.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of their season cut short because of COVID.
Look, that could have happened to any one of us, any one of our teams.
And so I think, you know, we should all be thankful that we've gotten this much of a season in. I know, you know, back at the end of number 35, he just came into the game, and then he gets a yellow card, and he's back out.
he went in hard, and he's going to go off just as hard, I guess.
Yeah.
And he and the coaches kind of look at each other and they each shake their heads.
Well, hopefully Baden's okay.
Yeah.
But I was saying is that, back at the end of August, it wasn't even clear that we were going to get a season then. And so this is all, it's gravy. I mean, it is.
Yep.
We've gotten further than we thought we had. We have been able to play these games. And, I think, while the kids certainly want to keep winning and we want to keep watching them, I think we've gotten a lot more out of this than we ever thought we would have.
No doubt. I mean, what
a save by the goalkeeper.
Keeper had to come up with another one.
Yeah. That was a really nice redirect from Drew Pop, and we got a corner out of it.
Yeah, it's easy to let human nature take over at times, and you get disappointed about this, out of the other. But, yeah, I mean, we were, 2 games before training camp, and we didn't even know if we were going to have a season.
We had tryouts delayed, practices delayed, and you weren't sure if anything was going to happen. And
out to Cassidy. Sends it into Goldberg. And he takes a rip, defended by 27 out there, Cantor. Ladaris now sends it over. A little quadrant of defenders. One of them heads it out. Oh, bad kick. Drew Pop.
JC lurking. Right, Dan, we have to remember what we've got on for this game.
Yeah, true.
It's important for the vibe and the karma of the team, and I'm only thankful that I've dressed appropriately for this time of year versus what I had the last time that we needed something like this.
Worried about you 4 games in a row in those shorts.
I was willing to do it, but I wasn't really enjoying it.
Hey, we enjoy wins. What's 2 hours of cold, right? So just under 2 minutes now, still 4-0, and both benches have emptied. Get everyone's reserves in. And Nico Lorenzi comes off.
Yeah, some really nice players for Latrobe, and it's just, I'm sure, it ends this way for just about everybody except one team, right?
Yeah, that's it. Just survive and advance. Ooh, Jack Cassidy coming through.
Yeah, Jack's on a mission right now.
Yeah. Nico knocks it down, sends it wide for Pop. Sends it high for Cole Lang. Nice header.
Here comes Andy.
Oh, and he's going to, bounces over the keeper's head. It's going to hit the net again. Drew Pop puts it in.
Yep, Anderson Ladaris keeps it alive, and Drew Pop with a nice goal.
And that's just the energy of those 2 guys. I mean, Anderson just kept that alive, and the keeper just completely overrun it. That's a new keeper, too. The poor kid, he's been in there 3 minutes.
Right.
So just under a minute, 5-0 now. So kicked off, and we're just going to wind down the last minute here. Drew Pop intercepts. A little heavy on the dribble. Throw in Amatangelo. Pop with a header toward Higgy. And Ryan can't get to it. So Drew Pop, somebody gets called for a foul. I'm not sure who. Kind of generous. I think the referee's just like, get this ball up here.
I know.
I don't blame him. And Cantor dribbles for a minute. Knocked out by Baden Friday. Now the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll be it in a game full of great chances. We put 5 in the net and move on to our next opponent, which I believe is Fox Chapel, at Fox Chapel.
Fox Chapel Saturday. I think they've originally scheduled it for noon, and so we'll see what happens. But, that's going to be another step up in competition for our team here.
All right, well, we'll see everyone then, and we'll be happy to bring the game to you. Good night.